Hey babes, it's Doll, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a recent tweet, a recent trend that I've seen on Twitter called hashtag Waste His Time 2016. Guys, y'all are really butthurt about this. Basically what hashtag Waste His Time 2016 is, if you want to look it up on Twitter, is a collection of jokes that girls on Twitter have been making about different comedic and elaborate ways, or ways that, I'll talk about that later, that they could think of to waste a guy's time. And that sounds a little bit cruel, but it's actually kind of a satirical response to the way that guys often waste girls' time. And I'm not just saying this in general, I'm speaking from personal experience. I have had so much time wasted by guys. I've had time wasted by girls too, like girls that I thought were my friends but then really weren't. I've had time wasted by, both girls and guys. But for the most part, if there was a chunk of time that I could get back, I'd want that time that I wasted on guys, because I could do so much with it. And the thing that really is frustrating about the way guys waste girls' time is that when girls lead guys on and make them think that they like them and blah blah blah, it's because those girls are lonely, insecure, so they need someone to pay attention to them, and overall they need attention. It's something with they're not all there. It sounds a little bit harsh, but it's true. Anyone that needs to play people and lead them on just to make them like them isn't all there. But as messed up as that is, I can still understand why they do it. Like, that deep need for attention and affection and someone paying attention to you, I can see why that would be necessary. But when guys waste girls' time, I will tell you this, 99.8% of the time, it's because they want sex. Here's what happens. They see a girl they think is pretty, or a girl that they think will do stuff. They talk to her for a little while, they're trying to get her to have sex, and either it happens, then they leave her, or it doesn't happen, they realize it's never going to happen, and they leave. And she's never going to get those weeks, days, months back. And they feel perfectly fine doing this. And they don't just, talk to her about sex. Usually, if they're smart, they'll talk like they want a relationship. Bae, I love you. You're so cute. You're beautiful. Good morning text, good night text, all up on your Instagram. Really making you think that there is something there. All for some damn sex. And meanwhile, they could hit up some of the girls that are willing to have casual sex and not want anything more out of it. But those girls are hoes, and they want to play someone that's a little bit more respectable. No, it doesn't make sense, but that's the logic behind it. And this isn't just me projecting my craziness onto guys. I have guy friends, and I listen in on their conversations. And I listen to guys talking in the hallway. And this is very much what they do. Not all guys, but when this situation of time wasting comes up, that's what's happening. And it's super fucked up, and it's super annoying. So when girls want to go on Twitter and joke about, getting them back and getting their revenge, and guys are getting super hurt over it without even seeing where they could be coming from, I think that's really, really, really frustrating. The equivalent to this would be if guys went on Twitter joking about how they could be gold diggers to girls. I would laugh, because I'd be like, yeah, that does happen to you guys. That is a very big risk. But no, guys a lot of them on Twitter can't take jokes. But then again, Twitter is kind of a cesspool of horribleness. Guys on Twitter are of the worst breed. Lots of them are racist, majority of them are sexist. They're just horrible. Twitter is not a good place. If you're looking for good guys, Twitter is not a representation of all guys. I will tell you that. Twitter is not an accurate depiction of the American youth. It's a sad depiction, but not accurate. Also, it's just a joke. And that's what's really frustrating. Guys get really, really sensitive, and girls are supposed to be the sensitive ones, but they're all over Twitter talking about, well, you won't be saying that when Valentine's Day comes around, and you guys are gonna be so sorry when you're single and alone for all of 2016. And, these are just jokes. Like, a lot of them involve, like, convincing a guy to propose to you and then on the wedding day getting on a flight and saying, I catch feelings, not flights. Like, what girl is actually gonna do that? This isn't a course of action. Chill. And no, I am not here for the whole hashtag waste her time 2016 thing. Because guys wasting girls' time, that's not new. You guys have been doing that. I swear to God, Adam was wasting Eve's time. Like, this is not new. You guys don't get to joke about this like this is some new thing that you're going to start trying. Guys have been wasting girls' time. Why do you think girls are so apprehensive to trust you guys? Because you've been doing this for, like, ever. And then when a girl is, like, a little bit hesitant to trust you, you go off on Twitter and call her crazy. But then when she's too trusting, you play her. So when a girl wants to make a little bit of a joke after dealing with the hot mess that is guys who will complain when you play mind games, but then when you don't play mind games, they treat you terribly. And I know because I've experimented. I've tried not playing mind games and just being simple with guys. It goes horribly. They take forever to text you back. They, like, think shit's sweet. They play around. But when you're playing mind games and taking forever to text them back and being elusive and acting like you don't even like them when you actually really do, that's when they're paying you the most attention. Like, they say girls make things difficult, but I promise you we don't want to. And this just got really deep for a Twitter hashtag, but I'm just spilling some knowledge here. So, yeah, that's all I have to say on the subject. I will not be hashtag wasting anyone's time 2016 because a bitch got goals, bruh. Got shit to do. I have colleges to get into and a bikini body to get. Got better things to do. But I will be on Twitter joking about it and laughing about it. My favorite one was when he asked for a nude, say, hold on, wait 30 minutes. Sorry, I was washing the dishes. Wait another 30 minutes. Oh, sorry, 1 sec, I had to do something. Take a picture of the bra on the floor an hour later. Almost ready. Then go to sleep. So yeah. If you want to look into that hashtag, I really suggest you go to Twitter and look it up because some of them are really freaking hilarious. And if you want to see some Twitter guys whining and bitching and crying, that's really hilarious too. And if you want to see some irony, go to where they're complaining about it, then scroll a little bit up, and I'm sure you'll find some tweets about how they try to trick girls into sending them nudes. Without further ado, hasta la pasta.